Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm just showing you the bag that it came in. It's really great to store your units in where you're not wearing them. And I'm also just showing the hair before I do anything to it so you know what it looks like straight out the box. Now I'm going to be doing the same steps that I always do, but I'm doing them in a different order. I'm going to be tinting the lace first and then bleaching the knots second, because I realized when I did it backwards all I was doing was re-dyeing the knots when I tinted them. So I'm gonna try this way and see how it works out for me. And I used 3 cups of boiling hot water and 1 tablespoon of salt, and I'm just gonna place my lace front in there just so it can, you know, basically tint the lace to match my skin tone. If you are not my skin tone, they do have a lighter brown, and you could try to mix it with the darker brown to get your perfect match. And I'm going to let that sit for about an hour, but I actually ended up taking it out after 40 minutes and rinsing it with cold water as instructed. And then after I rinse that out, I'm going to be bleaching the knots using the same BW2 powder that I always use. I only use half a pack. And my developer, which is volume 10 volume developer, and I mixed in about 3 capfuls of the developer, and it was actually a little bit looser than what I would normally prefer, but it wasn't too bad to where it would be leaking through the lace. So once I have applied the bleach all over the lace, I'm going to let it sit facing down. I've noticed that when I do that, that way I avoid bleaching the baby hairs, because majority of the time that's what my problem is. I always get the baby hairs bleached, so this helps avoid that. And I let that sit for 20 minutes. Anything higher than a number 10 volume developer, it doesn't take long for the bleach to process at all, especially if you're only doing the knots. So I let the wig sit over for the night to air dry, and this is the unit now. And I'm just going to wet the hairline because this really helps me see what I'm working with, and I can really see how dense the hairline is. And I'm going to begin plucking. Make sure you have a really good pair of tweezers to do so. The pair I have are not good. They were 99¢, but I couldn't find my good pair because all my things disappear whenever I get ready to film. But how I'm doing is I'm just randomly plucking at the hairline, just trying to thin it out some. That's what I like to do first, and then after I do that, I'll separate some of the hair from the front and begin plucking behind that. And here I'm just showing the progress I've made between this side and the other side that still needs to be plucked. So this whole process took about 30 to 40 minutes. Like I said, if you have a good pair of tweezers, it will definitely help minimize the time on plucking, because no one wants to spend an hour on, you know, just plucking the hairline, because it is time consuming, especially for someone who doesn't have patience. And this is all the hair that I have plucked out. And I've also sewn a elastic band from ear to ear onto the unit. This is really important. This is a key factor in making sure that your wig does not lift if you do not want to use any type of adhesive to hold it down. And I'm just showing you the hairline that I have plucked myself. And I'm going to begin cutting that extra lace off that I do not need. Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. This hair is from ChinaLaceWigs, if I didn't already mention that. I did get one. I got 20 inches long and the density is 130. I didn't want a super full unit, so this is like the perfect density because it's not too thick and it's not too thin either, but it was what I wanted. So it's all about personal preference and all of that good stuff. So I wanted to show a video where you can achieve laying your wig down without having to, you know, use any type of adhesive, tape, hair gel, any of that, and you could just lay it down and you could take it off at night, because I know everybody doesn't feel comfortable using things like that, especially around their hairline. This is a 360 unit, so I can pull it up into a ponytail. You're supposed to be able to pull it up into a pony if you want. That can be achieved. You just have to be super careful when pulling it up so that, you know, you don't pull it off your head because you don't have anything in the front securing it down. And I personally like the elastic band method because what else is gonna really, you know, hold the front down if you don't have anything, you know, holding it down in the front. And as long as you don't, you know, have it too tight, then it should be pretty comfortable. It shouldn't bother you. This unit also comes with the little ties in the back, so you can tie it in the back to tighten that as well if you don't feel comfortable using an elastic band, but both work really well. And yeah, I did straighten this hair. It's straightened out okay, but I don't have my heat protectant that I normally use. Something different for you guys. And like I said, I don't have anything secured down. I could take it off at night when I'm ready, and I could put it back on. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you guys in the next one.